views on the market today, trading in the positive. So I suppose all the jitters about the elections have started to really subside?
Yes, I agree with you on that. Tensions have been doused a little bit on what happened last week. But basically, it's more than that. We had 4 trading days end up being very positive, just as banks continue to release results. These results had been delayed initially, but as they come out, it's been a bullish run in the stock exchange market. Today's top gainers were not the banking stocks, however. There were Nigerian Brewery Guinness, UAC, and then PZ. So it shows it's not just about results coming from the financial sector. What we've also noticed is that investors who would have ordinarily sold down some of their stocks are actually buying more. So it's been a bullish trend, and we expect this to continue because more companies and more banks will release first quarter results. So it's just a show of positive potential that we expect not to win anytime soon. It's a comeback, basically.
And we obviously know the banks have a heavy weighting on the Nigerian index. Let's look at some of the results that have been coming through. First Bank, UBA brought through their results. Let's talk about First Bank and their results. Net income at 33 billion naira from 4 billion in 2009. They're looking to grow their loan book further by 10% this year. Are you impressed?
Yes, it's a very excellent result, just like most banks have released. Just like I emphasized earlier, banks have released their year-end and then they would also come out with their first quarter. So it's actually very, very, very possible that is achieving that 10% increased growth in lending, because interest earnings would come from there. So it's not just sitting back on what you made. You have to strategize for this year, and it's going to be really, really competitive. So they are not just releasing results. They're also telling you what they're going to do, and this is being emphasized bank-wide, really.
You talk about the industry and the sector becoming more competitive this year. Tell us how Tier 1 banks, of which First Bank is one, is planning to cope with the potential mergers of institutions like Access Bank with Intercontinental. Also, rumors abound that First Bank, First Rand of South Africa and Sterling will be getting together. We've seen some notices to that effect. So the landscape is changing. Bigger banks are coming to the fore.
Yeah, we expect continuous talks at this stage, because the banks and other FDIs that showed interest last year had actually started talks before the end of the year. But the AMCON structure actually kicked off towards the second half of last year, and so all that has been sorted out. Bonds have been exchanged for bad debt. We're at the face of banks potential bidders releasing results and then seeing the results of the banks you want to take over. So this will give some more level of confidence, and we expect that talks should be at more advanced stage compared to what it was in the last quarter.
Tell us about what's happened regarding the planned auction of Treasury bills, 138.8 billion naira to be auctioned this week. How did they fare?
Yeah, the bid was very successful, as CBN issued and sold all of the T-bills they wanted to sell. But what we noticed was that yields, the stop rates that at the auction, didn't get to what market did. So traders who probably had gone short had to cover in the secondary market. So there was a direct impact as results came out, as people tried to cover back. So as I speak with you, in the last 2 trading days, yields have dropped significantly on the T-bills and short end of bonds market.